Hello friends and welcome to Vlog-o-ween day 27.
The moon is shining brightly, the owls are hooting lightly, I'll be appearing nightly, it's time for Halloween. Treat? Sweet! The witches will be brewing, their cauldrons all a-brewing, the ghosts will start their booing, it's time for Halloween. Meow!
It is Vlog-o-ween day 27, you guys, and today we are gonna be in the kitchen making our neighbors a spooky gift perfect for Halloween. Last year we made cookies in the shapes of little ghosties, and this year I thought it could be fun to make some pumpkin spice cakes. I was originally gonna make them in the shape of the coffin pan, but when I went to Walmart yesterday, I found this little silicone pumpkin cake stir pan, and I think they'll be perfect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our little pumpkin spice cakes in the shape of all of these little pumpkins. I am currently, I have the eggs and the butter out. I've had them out for a little bit, trying to get them to room temperature because that is what the recipe calls for. And yeah, we're gonna get everything else out and ready to go. I also have plans to use the chocolate wafers that we got from Michael's. I got these, white chocolate little wafers. These are the ones that you melt down, and it's basically like pre-tempered chocolate. So, sorry, I was just reading the back of the package. But that is the plan. We're gonna make our little cakes, and then we're going to dip them in the white chocolate so that the little jack-o'-lantern faces get all, they show up all cute and stuff. And then we're gonna wrap them up and send them off to the neighbors. And yeah, that will be our plan. I don't know if I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna do, I don't know, I'm making 30 little cakes, so we'll see how I feel about how I want to divvy them up once they're done. But I'm super excited, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me on this little journey. So with that, I'm gonna get the rest of our ingredients for our pumpkin spice cakes, and I will talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, you guys, so I am using a recipe that I found on Pinterest, and I plan on obviously putting it in the description for you guys if you would like to make it. It's this homemade pumpkin spice cake recipe, and I'm actually doubling the recipe. It actually makes 15 servings, and so we're gonna do that. And okay, so we just need flour, baking powder. I might need to have David go get more baking powder. Baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, sugar, salt, butter, eggs, oil. Yeah, I literally have everything. I just don't think I have 2 tablespoons of baking powder. We'll see. Okay, so like I said, I am gonna sit here and I'm gonna measure out my baking powder because I don't know if I have enough. I literally have just enough with a little bit extra. So that is a good, like, that's good news. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. I need to get these eggs out of this little bowl here and put them in something else. Okay, so because we're making these as a gift for my neighbors, I am gonna push my hair back with some Mickey ears because I can't find another headband right now. And these were just on the wall. So let us get started on making our, you know, spice cakes. Okay. All right, here's our dry ingredients. We're just getting them all mixed together. I'm just hoping that this bowl is big enough and I won't have to separate it. Okay, you guys, so our dry ingredients are mixed together with the butter, and now we are going to be adding to this smaller bowl. I actually think, since I'm doubling this recipe, that I'm gonna get a slightly bigger one, because start, like, I think we'll do this one, my medium size. And then I need my little measuring cup. Okay, so I'm gonna put our eggs and everything in this bowl. Okay, you guys, so I just found out that I forgot to add sugar to the dry ingredients. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transfer half of this mixture into this bowl, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna get to correcting my problem here, and I will talk to you guys when we're ready to put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredient. Okay, you guys, so we have corrected our mistake. And now we have 2 bowls ready for wet ingredients. I honestly am kind of happy that I had to end up doing this because the 1 bowl would have just not held this much batter. So we have our wet ingredients all mixed together. It looks a lot like pumpkin filling for like a pie. But all right, so it says to slowly add in the mixture. So I think we're just gonna add in a little bit, and I'm going to evenly distribute and mix. Until we have 2 cake batters. Gonna give it a little taste test. Oh, that is so good. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean up a little bit. We're gonna preheat the oven, and then we're gonna get these babies started baking. I'm gonna have to bake them in batches of 6. So this is probably gonna take me a really long time, but I am really happy with how the batter's turned out so far. So I'm thinking these are gonna be really, really good. All right, I'm gonna clean up and I will talk to you guys in a minute. Okay, oven is preheated. We are gonna get started on our little cakes. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my little scoop to get this batter into the little pumpkins. Okay, you guys, so I just pulled the first batch out of the oven. They ended up cooking for about 25 minutes. So we won't know how they look until I'm able to like dump them out of the pan, but I'm gonna get to baking all of these and I will get back with you whenever we are decorating. Okay, you guys, so hello. It is the next day. I mean, it's really evening, but it is the next day, and I'm gonna just be combining days 27 and 28. So welcome to Vlog-o-ween day 28. And yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we are gonna get our chocolate wafers melted, and then we're gonna start dipping these cutie little jack-o'-lanterns in the chocolate to define all of the cute like little faces and stuff. So I'm gonna pull out right now the last like little mixing bowl that I have, and I'm gonna get this chocolate melted, and yeah, we're gonna get started on dipping them. I was able to make 42 of these little jack-o'-lanterns, and then I also made a whole coffin cake as well. So definitely got a lot out of doubling that recipe. And in hindsight, I probably didn't actually need to double the recipe, but we live and we learn. So all right, I'm gonna get these chips melted, and yeah, then we'll get started. All right, the Mickey ears are going back on because honestly, they're kind of just a vibe. Okay, so I have them all lined up on parchment paper, and we're literally just going to dip our faces in. I think we might pivot and maybe just not do icing, like put the chocolate on them. I mean, I did taste them. They are good on their own. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to David about what you guys should do. BRB. Okay, we made the executive decision. We are not gonna do the chocolate on the ones that we're actually giving the neighbors. It just doesn't look cute. So we're gonna keep some of them for ourselves and go ahead and dip them in the chocolate. And then I've already iced our little coffin cake with it. I keep calling them chocolate. They're just candy wafers, but and like I said, it tastes good without it, so I'm not too worried about that. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna get little baggies, gonna make them cute, and yeah, I'll show you the finished product. Okay, you guys, so we are out of small baggies, but that actually works in our favor because we're giving we're giving 3 neighbors a dozen each. So I think the big bag is definitely the better option. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate the little baggies. I think I'm just gonna decorate it with, you know, a happy Halloween. And then we'll put some jack-o'-lantern faces. Okay, so I put a bunch of little pumpkins with little jack-o'-lantern faces, and I put, thanks for making our pumpkin patch guordtastic. And then I just put, you know, from your neighbors, Emily and David, and then I'm gonna just fill the bag with little pumpkins, and I'm gonna try and make it to where they're all facing forward. And then we have they look so cute. Okay, here they are. They are all done and ready to go to the neighbors tomorrow. I probably will have David deliver those tomorrow afternoon. And yeah, so with that, our neighbor gifts for 2024 are officially done. thank you guys so much for coming along and spending time in the kitchen with me. I obviously haven't started editing this yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a pretty long video, seeing as it took me a day and a half to get this done. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for Vlog-o-ween day 29. Bye guys.